What's going on, YouTube? JD here for the next episode of JD Plays Project Ozone 2. And I have updated our to-do list, and my stream is live and all of this good stuff. And yeah, I've done some rearranging around the base. Let's take a look. I've got my infinite water source here now. I've been growing trees right here. I've gone ahead and dug down and got myself to where I can reach the bottom floor so that I can set up a second floor if I want to down here, since we do have snow in our area. And with the snow, we're going to take advantage of that. I've got some tools somewhere like this one, and we're going to actually, we can vein miner this and dig up the snow. How fancy, snowballs. If we need to do anything with snow and we want to store it, we can take it and we can store it in the following manner. Badoosh. Uh-oh. Got smack talking about the hurricane in Florida. Yeah, there's a new hurricane on the way, that's for sure. What's going on, Leanna? I'm sure that I know these people, but at the same time, I don't know who they are. They're hiding behind them names. All right, so I've done a lot of sifting and sieving and started getting materials ready to go so that we can get some stuff done today. So what other things have I done off camera? I've built a little structure right here around the smeltery so we can make it nice and large. I've got my lava production going on over here, and we still got the block breaker, which has filled up an entire box of cobblestone for us. So that's friggin' nice. All right. This is just chilling right now. We'll make use of this later, but yeah. So what do I have to do on the to-do list? Let's take a look. Reptile programs. So one of the first things that I want to do, now that we've kind of got some materials to work with, is I would like to craft myself a turtle. And I'm going to use a turtle for several different things, but one of the first things that I'm going to use it for is very practical. It's we're going to use the turtle to expand the platforms that we're able to build on. And I've got a program written for that I wrote previously on stream, and so I'm going to show it to you guys. I'll probably put it on Pastebin for you guys to download, and that way you can just grab it whenever you want to use it to build your own turtles. Turtles are pretty straightforward and pretty easy to make. We're going to need a little bit of iron. And do I have any iron yet actually made already? Maybe, because I made other stuff. Right here, iron ore dust, beautiful. So one of the beautiful things is that now that we have the smeltery up, we can actually duplicate all of our metals. We're no longer going to be doing this at a loss. That is so loud. Let me fix that. I need to get that no chest opening sounds, because that gets really annoying really quick. Anyway, if we take some dust for powdered iron ore, we can now make a block of 64 iron ore, which is going to give me back 128 ingots. That's going to be really nice. But we're also going to need to get some aluminum brass to start pouring patterns. So we're going to grab a little bit of copper, and then we need a bit of aluminum. We need, basically, for every one block of copper right here, which that's 2, we need 3 of aluminum. So I need 6 to make the fancy schmancy alloy. That's the word I'm looking for, alloy, that I'm going to make. So I'm going to let these things melt down, and they're going to mix, and we're going to get aluminum brass out of this, or something like that. I can't remember what it's called right now. In the meantime, let's get ready to craft a turtle. Oh, the other thing that I need is going to be sand. We need to cook some sand up, so let's cook that right there. Let's get some pieces of coal cook that with. There we go. And I think that's it for now. I think that's all I need to get started. What other things do I have on my to-do list at the moment? Let's take a look at that right quick. RF production. Okay, so we've got a few different ways that we can begin RF production. The way that I've been doing it recently has been to go straight into a furnace generator. But I've been told that there is another easy way to get started. I think I saved it, but I need to look for it right quick. Yeah, that's right. So the same way that we twerk, right here, clocktwerk engine right here. I've never used one of these, but basically this is supposed to produce a decent amount of RF when you first get started, fairly simply. It just takes some stone, some iron ingots, and some fence bars. So we're going to look at making one of those. Now we got 16 aluminum brass ingots here. Or I'm sorry, not ingots, but you know, enough liquid material to make the ingots. Somewhere in one of these boxes I have a brick right there. 24, I thought I had a different one. That'll work. Let's grab one of these. Throw it down on the casting table. Cast the metal over it, and that's going to give us a pattern. Now that we have a pattern, I can make more patterns later. I'm just going to leave this chilling in here for right now because I don't necessarily need that, but I'm going to need more patterns to do more Tinker's Construct with here in a bit. For the time being, I'm going to take this and I'm going to dump all of this into here. Now, unfortunately, I can only put in 9 at a time, and that's going to greatly slow things down if I just sit there and do that 9 at a time. Do I have any chests made? Any chests? There's chests right there. So with this first little bit of ingots that I get, we're definitely going to improve upon this. Should have sand. There we go. Okay, let's grab this glass. And we're going to make some glass panes. Boop. And then with the glass panes, we need a bit of redstone. Boop. So redstone, glass pane, smooth stone. That's going to give me a computer. And we actually made 3 computers, which is cool. I'll make use of all of those. I'm cool with that. All right, how are we doing over here? There we go, 18 ingots. Let's start pouring some ingots. Now we want to move this iron ore down below the aluminum brass so that we can begin pouring it into the cast. Each time we click, we pour, we're going to get back an ingot. Oh, don't pick up the pattern, you jackass. Now it would be nice to have a faster way to pour. And one of the earliest ways that we can do that is we can either go with a liquid transfer node, or I noticed the other day when I was looking through these that Conduit is not so hard to make. It just takes some quite clear glass, which is actually very easy to make. I'll explain how in just a minute. Some conduit binder, which is also easy to make. It just takes salt and clay and some dust. And we can actually make all of that fairly quickly and fairly easily. All right, so we're coming up on our 5th ingot here. There we go. So there's ingot number 5. So if we take our 5 ingots, put them in this shape here, throw in this, and we can throw that on top, punch that chest, get it out of the way, throw down the hopper, and now I can load up a lot of iron ore to be smelted, and it's going to automatically smelt. I don't have to do anything. I can just step back here and let it do its thing. Right on. So that's going to be helpful. In the meantime, well, that's smelting down more iron ore, and we actually need more metal made, so let's just keep pouring this for a minute. Now, what did I say I needed again? We need to get conduit binder. So we need salt. All right, easiest way to get salt . I think that's all I need. So let's come over here for a second, grab a stick, and I believe the pattern for this is going to be there we go, we get a pot, and then somewhere I have a bucket. What do I do with my bucket? There's my bucket. All right. So once we have a pot and a bucket, we can come over here, scoop up some water, put the water in here, and we'll get back fresh water. Do it again, fresh water. And fresh water plus a pot gives you salt. So now I've got some salt. Come over here. Should have some clay somewhere, I think. Let's find it. So we can mouse over any item we want and press T, and it will tell you, hey, yeah, you've got some right here. That little sparkle showed me. All right, cool. We got some clay. So take some clay, take some dust, which we had already broken down previously, take some salt, and we get conduit binder, or binder composite, I guess is what it's called. Yeah, there we go. Then we're going to need a little charcoal here. We're just going to use straight up coal. Cook that up. Now the next thing that we need to make this fluid conduit is clear glass. That's a problem for me. To get clear glass, we have to make it in an alloy smelter, or we can make it using a chisel. Chisel's not so hard for me. I can make one of those real quick, and I actually want one of those because they're very handy. So if we take a stick and a diamond, we'll get a diamond chisel. We could have done this with an iron ingot, but I actually want a diamond chisel for other things, so that works out. So I've got some glass right here. If we right click in the sky, we can put the glass in here like so, and we can convert it to quite clear glass. And there we go. We got quite clear glass now. We're doing good. All right. So with that being done, we just need this stuff. Take and run these along the bottom and run 3 across here, and we get 16 fluid conduits. Now, I believe that these are going to be okay for doing this, but we're about to find out. So we're going to take this, and we're going to put this on like so. Whoops, just break that one off. Now what we want to do is right click here. We want to set this to extract, and we don't care if there's a redstone signal right now. We just want it to go haul ass, and there we go. It's automatically going to start piping out liquid hot iron into this table for me. And that's cool, except for that I've got to be there to click the ingot each time. And, you know, I'm a lazy guy. I don't want to have to do that. So let's turn this off for a second. We'll go ahead and drain the pipe right quick. Go a little bit more. And so the question now is, all right, well, how can I improve upon this? The main way that I can improve upon this would be to increase the size of my smelter. It would be one of the easiest ways. But let's look at what we can do here. I know that each smeltery brick is going to cost me a lot. So I don't have enough bricks yet. So one of the ways that I can start correcting that and get more bricks is by smelting down cobblestone. And I'm sorry if I seem a bit distracted. I just got distracted by our Discord that I was being spoken to. Come on, baby. Let's finish this up. Okay, so we didn't quite get enough to fill that. But that's okay. We're gonna give up. We're gonna give up a little bit. It's not that big a deal. Now it's gonna take me a while to get all this iron poured out of here. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think I can do this maybe this way. We're gonna test something. Let's see if this works. Place this down like this. There we go. Place this like this, and place this to the side like this, and place this like this. Let's see if this works. Hey, it works. Awesome. We did it a lot easier than I anticipated. So what we can do now, so we got 5 ingots here, is we can put a chest back in here and make another hopper. Bam. And I kind of screwed up there. I want the chest down first. And so what's going to happen now is that every single time something pours into this cast, so we can see it's going to fill up, it'll cool, it'll fall right through. It goes into the hopper and then into the chest. So I have effectively now automated my smeltery to pour ingots for me. I don't have to do anything at all. I can load this up with as much, you know, metal as I want, or stone, or anything else, and it's going to just sit there and pour metal into this and fill up this chest for me. I don't have to deal with any kind of clicking right now at all, and that's kind of fantastic for me. So that part is done. We have an automated smelter, and I did not mean to click that button. I am sorry. So let me check my to-do list and see if that was on my to-do list. I don't think it was, but we did it anyways. All right, we're working on a reptile program, so what we need right now is iron, and I need 7 of them. So there's that. So if we take a computer, and I think I need another chest, right? Okay, let's get a chest. Dance, dance, party, twerk it. There we go. Boom. What do you mean, what did I just did, Josh? If you want to ask specifically, I will explain a little further as to what I did. All right. Let's turn this into logs. Let's get a chest. Chest, computer, and iron, and that gives me a turtle. Now we're going to improve upon this turtle later, but for the time being, this is exactly all I need. Now let's look at what I can do with this. So I've got some lava here. We're going to give this guy a label. So label, set, Mario. So Mario is the name of my turtle. Okay. Now I want to give Mario some fuel because Mario is about to do some work for me. So what's the easiest way to give Mario fuel? Well, there's a bunch of Lua commands that I can do, but probably the easiest thing that I can do is we're going to do edit, fuel me, and that's going to write a new program for Mario here. And we're going to do turtle dot, let me see if I can remember the syntax for this. I don't think I do remember it, so I'm probably going to have to grab it right quick. Let me look. I will get it from here. That's learning world. Let's go to saves. Let's play 2 right here. Computer, I think it's computer 3. No, computer 1. Yes. So right here, fuel level. I've already got a program written. So we can just come in here, open with, and we'll drop it down to Notepad++, okay? And what I want is this line right here. I'm going to show it to you guys, and I'll explain it to you as well. So Control save. So what I'm doing is I'm going to get the turtle's total fuel limit, and I'm going to concatenate that with the current fuel level, and it's going to produce a message for us. So if I run this, fuel me, it says we have 0 of 20,000 fuel. Okay, refuel. He just drank the bucket. The bucket of lava is gone. That added 1,000 fuel to him. So I can check my turtle's fuel level at any time now by running fuel me. And I can refuel it like this. Lava is one of the best fuels that I can use early on because I can craft it very easily. In fact, it's easier for me to craft lava than it is for me to craft wood, just because I don't have a tree farm set up yet. So the reason we gave the turtle a label is because now I can break it and pick it up and move it. Okay? So with that, let's come out here. Let's put our turtle down right here. Now, we're going to add some more commands to our turtle. Edit, write. We're just going to tell it turtle.write. Save. Exit. Edit, left. Turtle.left. Control, save, control, exit. Edit, forward. Turtle.forward. I fueled the turtle with lava, Josh. That's what I gave it as fuel. It can use charcoal. It can use logs. Any standard fuel you would put in a furnace can be used by a turtle as fuel. All right, now we're going to do edit up. Turtle.up. And then edit down. Turtle.down. Edit select 1. Turtle.select 1. So these are all just shortcuts so that I don't have to do things in Lua with the turtle. Because now I can just type right and he turns. Whoops, hold on, I screwed that command up apparently. Edit right. Did I not put the closing parenthesis on there? I may have to go back. It's turn. There we go. So my turtle just turned right. Forward, and he goes forward. I'm going to have to edit left right quick. Turn left. So left, forward, right. Okay, so there's my turtle. He's ready to go. What we're going to do is I'm going to give this turtle 4 stacks of cobblestone. Because it's going to take me about 4 stacks of cobblestone to build my next platform. But I also want to make sure that that platform is torched so that enemies can't get to me. And to be able to do this, I need to bring in a piece of code. And because it's a lot easier for me to download the code rather than to type it. So what we can do is I can do pastebin get 5VL7L 9pp. And then I'm going to name that platform. And it went and got it. It says it connected, downloaded as platform, ls. There we see it. We see it right there, platform. Let's look at it. Edit platform. Oh no, it's blank. That's because a while back, Computer Craft changed something in this. And we need to fix it real quick. So we need to do cp rom/programs/http pastebin. We're copying that out of the ROM for us to make a change to it. We're going to edit pastebin now. And this is a very long program. This is a default on every computer, every turtle. We want to go down to line 24, right here. And instead of this .com, raw, .php, blah, 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 we want to switch this to just say this. And when we do that, we can come back and we can download this again. Pastebin, get this. Let's remove it first. Platform. It's gone. Now we can grab it. Now let's edit platform. Okay, now this is my program. I wrote it. I've got it actually saved somewhere right here. We'll talk about it real quick. So what it does is it keeps counts of the number of columns that are here. It has a run column in which it's going to move around, building and placing down certain things in certain spots to build ourselves a platform. It has a wheel right function that allows it to turn right. It has a wheel left that allows it to turn left. And then just an overall count for building the platform. So you can pause the video right now and copy it if you want. There's probably things that I can improve because I left code in there that's not really being utilized anymore, but I don't care. I'm not doing this for my job right now. This is just something for fun, so it works. Let's exit this and let's tell it to run platform. So it's going to start building me a platform. I get to walk away and not worry about anything. And here in a minute, I'll come back and I'll check on my turtle and it will have built for me a 16 by 16 platform. And we'll watch it for just a second so I can show you the basic gist of what's going on. There it's out to the 16th stone and it's going to line up perfectly with our chunk. And look, it placed a torch. And we can turn on F7 to see that it's going to keep it all nice and lit up for me. Torch number 2. And that's what it does. Now it turns, it comes over here and it continues the platform. We'll come back and check on Mario in a minute. He's busy. So that gets us done with the first thing on our to-do list after we automated our smeltery. The next thing we want to do is the RF production. And for that, we needed some ingots. Looks like we've got a bunch of ingots ready to go. Yep. So let's get to this. It was a twerk. I've never used this, so I don't know how this works, but let's... Oh, I know what I need to do. I'm going to build some fence first. So there's me some fence. And then I'm going to build... What am I missing? I'm missing stone. Let's build this. All right, so we got a clocktwerk engine. This should be interesting. Let's just drop it here and take a look at it. Stored energy. So do I twerk? Oh, that's cool. All I got to do is twerk in front of it and it stores up energy. So if you look up at the top, it's now got 20,000 RF stored up just from me twerking. That's a little bit retarded. But, it works, I suppose. So what can I do with that? Well, one of the things that I could do with that is I could hook up this automatic hammer that we got out of one of our loot crates, right? So let's put this right here. And it's transferring power into it right now. So we're going to let that power up and we'll come back and check on it in a minute. So RF production is created. Now let's say that I didn't want to go with that one. What else could I have done? Well, if you want something a little more powerful and a little more standard, you could build a furnace generator. And for that, we would need a block of iron. Well, I can't get a block of iron with my current setup. I would need to build something new. And that would involve using some more of these bricks. What did I do with them? I lost the bricks. There they are. So let's clear this out. If we take some of these, we can run this, boop, and this, boop, and this. Boop. And let's say I want to just install this right here. Boom. I can put this guy right here, right there. And I can put this little guy right here, right there. Break this away and drop this guy right here. And now if I had iron in there, what's broken, Josh? Oh, and by the way, I can control this whole thing right here with a switch if I want to. And in fact, I can actually take this and tell it, no, I don't want you to extract, I want you to insert. And have it put everything that it drained out back into the tank. That's one of the advantages of these conduits. It's a very nice little system. That's why I'm very glad to have started off making them first this time. Okay, so let's put this right here. We need to make some more lava. Because right now our smeltery is out of lava, and that's a bad thing. Now, I don't like how long it's taking me to make lava, by the way. I'm only getting, 2 times the melting speed. I think we can do better than that. In fact, I know we can do better than that. So to do better than that, we need a different material to put under it to heat the lava creation, right? That's the whole point, is whatever's heating it up. And what we're going to do for that is I've got some yellorium somewhere right here. And if we take yellorium, and let's throw 1, 2, 3... Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. All right, we're going to cook this up real quick. We just need to get a little bit of lava. And I bet we got lava right down here. See the lava? So let's grab that lava. Now, this is the lava that I've been using to run my lava cooker. And it was only cooking it at 2 times the speed, right? We're going to change that right now. We're going to cook up this yellorium. There it is. Just waiting on the rest of it to finish right quick. Let's check on my turtle. Look, nice new platform. I don't have anything to worry about. It's all torched out for me. I don't have to do a dang thing. So I can expand my base as large as I want now. And because I've got something over here harvesting all of the stone for me, I don't have to worry about that either. So I can make this as big as I want. Oh, I need to put it back where it was selecting to begin with. So select 1. I think I'm going to pass on jumping off the edge there, Leanna. But thanks for the, vote of confidence. And let's tell it to platform again. And he's just going to continue right along building my platform for me. Let's head back over here. All right, our yellorium is ready to be poured. Let's pour it into this big cast right here. Give me a nice swig of Dr. Pepper. Oop. So with the yellorium block, if we come back over here to our lava creation chamber and drop this down, now check it out. This thing is now moving at 50 times the melting speed. I can make so much yellorium so fast, it's not even funny. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. And that gives me more buckets of lava. And we can put that right there. And that lets me keep melting things down. So let's come right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull this. Let's throw this in here to smelt down. Put the excess up here. And if you look right now, we've got molten aluminum brass. We've got seared stone all in here ready to go. We're melting down iron right now, and it's going to go pretty quick. But literally, as fast as I can pretty much pump things into this, it's going to melt it down now. And that is super nice. What would be a bit nicer is if I could, keep that thing pumping lava consistently. And so it would be really nice if we could get a tank. So let's look at what kind of tanks we've got. All right, we've got a basic fluid tank. That's not too hard to make. Got advanced. Now this thing holds 140 buckets. This holds 280 buckets, 560. 1,000,000 or 1,120. Okay. And then we've got the portable tanks from thermal expansion. And these hold quite a bit of buckets as well. The fact that these hold 140,000 micro buckets, which is really 140 buckets, is pretty broken to begin the game, considering how cheap that is to make. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with one of those. Why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click here and I'm going to shift click this. And it's going to give me a bucket. Now, what am I going to do with that bucket? Well, I'm going to slide right over here to my lovely little tank. And, I made these little conduits earlier. I've got one right here. I'm just going to set one down right there and set one on top of that. And then set this to extract. And it's going to start pulling lava out of here. Actually, that may not work from right there. I need to think about that for a second. I know it works with the fluid. Let me see something. Hang on. I think I may need to put this on from the top. I always forget these things act very different. Let's set this to extract. So that's working. Okay. Does it work from this way too? If I turn this off and do extract, or does it only work from that way? Let's do insert. Okay, it is working from down there. I was just an idiot and hooked it up wrong. Just wanted to check on that. So yeah, we can do it from the side for sure. So now we've got this little lava machine maker, right? That we can automatically drain into the tank as fast as I can make the lava. Well, I've already showed you guys a way that we can keep things like that loaded kind of indefinitely, and I definitely want to do that again. So let's get some more wood. And we've got some early game automation going on, and that's a very good thing. So now I can come right over here, drop this on this like so, and fill this up with cobble, and I will just produce lava out the wazoo. And we're going to go ahead and turn this guy back on so he can get back to work for us. Did I have enough wood for another chest? No, I didn't. That's okay. We'll just throw some of this in here like so. Let that get turned into lava. Throw some of this like this in here. Beautiful. That's going to make me a bunch of seared brick. And I think that's pretty freaking good for an episode, honestly, guys. We've got our Tinker's Construct Smeltery almost automated. I'm going to go ahead and sift this down like this. We're going to pour ourselves a few blocks of iron. We've got our first RF production right here, and it's been charging this guy up. All I got to do is twerk, and it puts power in that bad mamma jamma, and that's pretty awesome. What is this for? Well, if I were to take something like cobble and put it in here, it would begin to automatically smash it into gravel. So this works just the same as if I go through and smash stuff, except for it does it automatically. Not the fastest thing in the world, but if you get a few of them going, they're pretty powerful. They do use a chunk of power, so this is really not going to be your best power source unless you just want to stand beside it twerking to not have to spend any fuel. A better power source would be the generator right here. And we can actually build one of those now, by the way, because we have the stuff for it. We just need to grab this guy. It's going to break my pick. Oh, it didn't break it. Nice. So we can put this here and then grab some iron. And was it iron and redstone? Is that what it was? I don't remember. Yeah. Bam. So there's a furnace generator. And this works more like your traditional generators. We set this thing beside it. We give it some fuel. So let's say we gave it, I don't know, some charcoal. We'll just give it some coal. That'll work. So throw some coal in there, and this thing's going to push 40 RF per tick out. Alongside this guy, they're going to provide power to this thing, but they're only providing enough power to kind of the furnace generator alone will keep this thing balanced. It uses 40 RF a tick, but having this extra one here will actually allow it to gain in power. So technically, we can automate our smashing production now, and soon we'll be able to make an auto sieve to go with that and completely automate our resource production. It'll be slow, but it'll get done. And look at that, a nice another platform over here. We now have 3 chunks worth of platforms. This is going to work out nicely. I'm going to tell this guy to go forward, left, forward, forward, and he's in a safe spot now. There we go. Turtle is now safely back on board. I can pick him up and move him, and he's built me a couple of platforms. That's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy with where we're at for our second episode in. Already getting some good machinery. Already have some pretty good little hookups for automation. I'm liking it. Look at the lava production we got going on over here. Lava is just flowing. I could very easily move that over here, hook that up to this tank, and never have to worry about fueling this whole system again. Nice. All right. I think that's enough for this episode. We're at what? 35 minutes. Yeah, it's a good stopping point. I don't want to get it too long. So as always, guys, if you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, click that subscribe button. If you want to keep up with me and what I have going on, click the little bell icon and you'll get some notifications for any time that I stream or for any time that I upload a new video. I have been trying to stream nightly, although I'm changing my streaming schedule a little bit, so I will try to update that in the graphic because right now it's kind of wrong. But as long as you're set up for notifications, you'll know when I'm streaming, and I'm doing it pretty regularly. You guys be good to one another. Leave me a comment. Let me know all that good stuff. Laters.